The Heckler & Koch HK-416, the love of some, the bane of many. Jagers primary and the best gun on defense. This gun tears through the competition, and this is its story. The HK-416 started life as a new gun to replace the aging M4s for Delta Force in the 1990s. This gun is an evolution of the HK-G36, commonly associated with the feared fragger Ash. Originally, the gun was supposed to be the HK-M4, but after lawsuits by Colt, they were forced to change the name. While development started in the 90s, it took until 2004 for Delta to actually accept the design and use it as a replacement for the venerable M4 carbine. The reason for the replacement was the piston operating system was shown to be much more reliable in the M4. The 416 was not, however, adopted by just Delta. It was also used by members of SEAL Team 6 during the raid to kill Osama bin Laden, and it was adopted in 2008 by the Norwegian Armed Forces and in 2017 by the French Armed Forces. The United States Marine Corps also adopted a modified 416 as the M27 infantry automatic rifle. It was even decided in December 2017 that every Marine squad would be equipped with one IAR for use as a heavy machine gun to partially replace the M249 squad automatic rifle. The 416 also has many variants. The one used by Jaeger is the 416C, which is made to be smaller and more compact, ideal for the CQC combat Team Rainbow constantly faces. Another variation that I mentioned earlier is the M27 infantry automatic rifle. This variation was made for the U.S. Marine Corps to serve as a lighter squad automatic weapon to replace the M249. It was then later accepted in 2018 as their main battle rifle. Two more variations of the HK-416, A5 and A7. The A5 added things such as a stock similar to the one on the G28 marksman rifle and an adjustable gas regulator for use with the suppressor. It also added ambidextrous fire control and an optimized magazine and ammunition compatibility. The A5 was designed for the individual carbine competition to replace the M4 for use with the whole US Army. The next variation is the A7, which is made for the German KSK and KSM. The only thing they changed was the selector, so it rotates 90 degrees instead of 180. The last variation is the HK-417. This can be seen in Rainbow Six as the GMR used by Twitch. The only switch between the 417 and 416 is the switch to the larger 7.62 by 51mm NATO round from the 5.56 by 45mm NATO round. In game, this gun is a beast. The ability to take out any operator with any armor in 3 body shots or less, combined with the minimal recoil, help this gun to be the best on defense. The gun also supports a variety of attachments. For optics, it supports the holographic, the red dot, and the reflex sight. The gun also has support for a suppressor, a flash hider, a compensator, a muzzle brake, and an extended barrel. I could talk for days about each of these muzzle attachments, but the simple version is the suppressor takes away the bullet trail and muffles the shot, and the rest of the attachments help recoil in various ways, except for the extended barrel, which extends the range of the weapon. As for grips, all you have access to is the vertical grip, which makes the gun's recoil even less noticeable. You can also get a laser sight for the gun, but it isn't very useful due to the 416 not being a gun you hit fire with very much. The mag size of the gun is 30+1, meaning you can have 1 in the chamber with 30 in the magazine. The base damage is 38 from 0 to 25 meters and 21 from 35 plus. With the suppressor, it's 32 damage from 0 to 25 meters and 18 damage from 35 meters plus. And with the extended barrel, it's 38 damage at 0 to 25 meters and 32 damage at 35 plus. The HK-416's rate of fire of 750 rounds per minute combined with the low recoil and high damage makes this gun a force to be reckoned with. The 416 is also notable in other games such as Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Battlefield 4, and Escape from Tarkov. While I would love to provide gameplay for all of these, I'm not exactly rich, so the only one I can attest for is the Battlefield 4 version. In this game, it is a high damage, high recoil gun that is good for mid-range, as it gets hard to control when you try and stretch it out. Although that hard to control might be my fault because I'm not very good with controller, and it was the only way I could play Battlefield 4 at the time. So this is the end of the video. I really enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Depending on the feedback, I think I'll be making more of this type of video in the future, as it's very enjoyable to make. Until then, thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.